It's so funny that you asked me about a movie about a woman that faces sexual harassment. Right as I was about to record this, like two guys came up to me in this train station and were like sexually harassing me. Anyway, I have a lot of love for Promising Young Woman. I think in a lot of ways it is a very successful film, especially in the sense that it really does alienate the audience that it is trying to alienate. A lot of men were made very, very uncomfortable by this movie because they're in it. And if you piss off that many men, that's a pretty good movie in my book. However, with that said, there is a lot of criticism to be had about Promising Young Woman, especially in the way that it ends. A lot of people feel as though the ending, especially the part where, spoiler alert, Cassie dies. Some people felt like that was the worst part of the ending because it felt like a punishment for people who wanted to root for them or for Cassie. I personally disagree. I think that that is a symptom of the problem and not the problem itself, because the end of Promising Young Woman has Cassie vindicated through the police. Nina's assaulter is arrested not for the assault he committed against Nina, but for the fact that he murdered Cassie, which is just so not what happens in real life when it comes to these things. And that's the biggest criticism that especially women of color had for this film. The police are not the saviors in stories of sexual violence or even just violence against women. More often than not, abusers and men who kill women get away with it. And that is the sad reality of the world that we live in. So for Promising Young Woman to end with that being the happy ending, it's just a little naive. I'd love to believe that that's the world we live in, but it's just not.